Hello everybody, this is another culinary mindfulness practice. The name of the practice is called the magnet and is rooted in this concept that the way we move is dictated by the way we feel. In other words, whatever is happening in our mind, in our feelings, in our thoughts, in our feelings, eh, is showing up in the body. So whenever we are very high, very happy, excited, full of joy, our body will show up as our face also. And you can tell when someone is really experiencing a moment of happiness or is grounded, or the different qualities that allow us to express peace and relaxation. And also, when someone is angry, upset, stressed, you can tell by the way the people walk, the people exercise, the way we speak, but specifically in the way we move, we can show there all the tension or stress that we are facing or whatever feeling that we have inside. So the practice of the magnet actually is rooted in this, under this understanding, and is something that so far has been, is now called embodiment, which is understanding really that our mind and our body are connected in such a way that whatever is happening here or here is represented in the way our position, our posture, and the way we do and perform our activities, the way we move. In order to move and to move easily through life, we need to relearn and retrain ourselves in connecting with the laws of nature. And here I want just to bring the metaphor of a plant. When a plant grows, the roots go deeply towards following the force of gravity towards the center of the earth, looking for the nutrients in the earth, in the soil. And in the opposite direction, the seed is sprouting, following the sunlight. With one mindset, we might think that the plant is going against gravity. But this is just a perception and it's a mindset. If we think better that the plant is following the light of the sun and the sun rays to do all the process of photosynthesis and so on, that will bring a shift in the way how we perceive life and how we move in life. It's a practice that particularly it has been taking years for me to embed and understand, as I tend to do and find the more difficult ways to do the things at work, with my relationships, and in general in my life. So this practice has helped me to little by little, but still I need many years out of practice, little by little embrace this concept of checking how is my body, how tense I am when I'm doing something, and realize that it's in my hands to release, so the things can happen naturally and effortless. And this is the key point of this practice, is learn how to act and live effortless in life, just following the laws of nature. So I think I leave the comments until here, and I'm going to explain an exercise and then how you can practice this at home. So the exercise starts by the first part. And if you are even now in your desk or somewhere, probably and you have a pen at hand, you can do, and you are watching this video, you can do actually this exercise just to feel, because immediately you will feel the difference and the concept. So then you can bring that to the kitchen, and from the kitchen we can extend that to the rest of our lives. So the first part of the exercise is to have in your desk or in your chopping board your finger. Okay, so I'm back here after the technical problems. So the first step is to place your finger in the desk or in the chopping board, and now press. Hold there your finger for a second and check the tension in your finger, in your arm, in your upper arm. Now check your shoulder. Do not release the tension of the finger. Do not stop pushing the finger. And while doing that, check how your shoulder is, how your neck is, and the position of your neck. Check also how your body is. And now release and take your pen or your knife if you are in the kitchen, and start chopping a vegetable with the same tension that you used before. Check again, how do you feel your hand? How do you feel your arm, your shoulders, your body posture? Now, for the second part of the exercise, you are gonna again place your finger, but this time you are gonna imagine that there is a magnet pulling your finger towards the table or towards the chopping board. So try to do it now and imagine that there is a magnet. You can check at this point, how do you feel your finger? How do you feel your arm, upper arm, your shoulders? How is the position of your neck and the posture of your body? How do you feel compared with before? And the mind always is used to, in some cases, to push. No, remember that you have a magnet, and the magnet is the one that is attracting your finger. It's the magnet who is doing the force. It's not you. And now, with the same concept, use your pen to write or use your knife. And now imagine the magnet under the chopping board, the magnet pulling the pen in your desk, and start writing, feeling that is the magnet who is guiding the pen. Or if you are in the kitchen, start imagining that is the magnet who is attracting the metal of the knife. check once again and remember the magnet. Remember the magnet. Check again, how does it feel? How easy it was this comparing with the first exercise. So the exercise, it has these 4 stages. The first one is placing your finger, pushing your finger against. The second one is using your knife and using the same strength to cut the vegetables. The third one is now experiencing how, if there is a magnet that is pulling something, how it changed the position of the body. And the fourth one is using the same concept of the magnet to cut the vegetables, imagining that there is this attraction of the magnet with the metal in the knife. You will tell me after you do that, you can do that even with the pen in your desk, and you will experience a completely different effect in the way you do the activity. Every single activity we do in life, it should be done with enjoyment, but not only with enjoyment, but it should be effortless. And when we finish the activities, it should give this sense of nourishment and make us feel invigorating, not exhausting. But we are too used in our culture and in the way we move as society that we have to push all the time. And because this is so embedded here in our minds and in our bodies, we need to retrain ourselves. And the kitchen is a very great platform because we can enter the kitchen many times or at least once a day and practice this. When you practice that, when you are cutting the vegetables, my invite is that as soon as you take the knife, you remember the magnet practice, and then imagine straight away the magnet attracting your knife. But as it happens to me many times, I just start cutting my vegetables and halfway I remember, in that moment when you remember the magnet practice, I invite you to just be frozen for a second and check how tense you are. And we don't notice. We live like that all the time, but this is not natural. Stop there and then imagine the magnet, and however your body feels with the help of the magnet, continue shopping and cutting your vegetables. So this is the invite for you. I think with this, I finish this video. I hope you enjoy, and I really would like to hear your comments once you practice this way of living freely and flowing really with the laws of nature. Because at the end of the day, as we are human beings, we are just part of this ecosystem. We are under the effect of some laws, the laws of nature. And most of the time, we go against them so that these white things becomes very difficult. A last thing I just want to remark, and is that when I talk about acting and moving and living effortless, it doesn't mean laziness, it doesn't mean no action. I mean finding the way where we can express ourselves and be authentic, expressing ourselves. And from that point, things will unfold naturally. It's something, as I said, I'm still learning in this long learning curve. Thank you very much for watching.